So tell us about your trip.
So it was my 20th wedding anniversary on Thursday.
Applause all around.
Yes, yes. I control the sound effects, but I guess I'll give myself a little bit of an applause there. 20 years. And not only do we love each other, we actually still like each other, which is fucking phenomenal.
Most days, anyway.
Most days. Most days, but isn't that the truth? About pretty much everything.
Yes.
So we left on Wednesday night to drive down to Miami. Stopped at about West Palm Beach, so we only had about an hour left to drive Thursday morning. Woke up, hit the boat, had a great time. The trip was fucking phenomenal. I drank a lot, ate some crazy good food. Our my wife's parents got us a meal in the upgraded steakhouse on the boat, which was really nice, really good.
Nice.
But a couple of interesting takeaways.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give the little fun fact first. All right, the triple F fun fact first. Key West did not have a fresh water supply until the 1940s, even though there is a Coca-Cola bottling plant on the island. Do you know how they got the water for the Coca-Cola? They caught it off the fucking roof when it rained. So, whoever was drinking that shit in whoever was drinking that shit back in those days, who fucking knows where the water came from? It definitely wasn't out of a spring. So, that's the quick fun fact. But here is what I feel is the funny story from the trip.
Well, there's two. I'm hoping you tell both.
Which one? The kid bragging, and what's the other one?
Cuban women.
Oh, good lord, yes. I'll end with that one.
Yes.
So, I'm sure everyone listening has known one of these stereotypical 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old kids who lie about everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Oh, fuck.
They'll say that they're the kind of kids that say that those bank robbers came in and they held me hostage, but the news didn't report it. They're these kind of kids. So I'm waiting for the elevator. Minding my own business. And this kid shows up. And he's got the ever-present smaller kid who he's trying to impress with all his lies. So that kid's in tow. First thing, my first contact with this kid, he walks up and just hits all the buttons on the elevator. So I'm like, this is how it's gonna be, motherfucker. Okay. Okay. I see who you are already. All right. So he then goes, just out of nowhere. Now I can say I was in a fight on a cruise ship. And his little buddy was like, "What? When did this happen?" He was like, "While you were sleeping. While you were sleeping. I was down in the arcade, and this kid came up to me, and he was like, 'What's up?' and got in my face. And then the kid happened to look down at his finger, and he goes, and there was an actual pause. He goes, That's how I got this cut on my finger, because the guy broke a glass and came swinging it at me, and I just went whap and knocked him out. And his little buddy was like, "Oh man, that's so awesome! I can't believe I missed that shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I can't believe everybody in the universe missed that shit." All right, that's called
That kid's got some good Kool-Aid.
that's called. I'll take things that never happened for 600, Alex. I mean,
You know what it reminds me of? Remember Goosebumps?
yeah.
Like the children's TV show and the books.
Mhm.
Well, they did an episode, and it's called Tangled Web, where it's kind of the same thing. It's a kid that lies about absolutely fucking everything. But he
Mhm.
pisses off this fucking gypsy with one of his fucking excuses. So she puts a curse on him that any excuse that he does comes to life. It's facts, right? And this is where you will find this interesting. There was a scene where the kid was making an excuse why um something was broke outside, something small, like a gnome or some shit. And he said, "Oh yeah, Sting came with his baseball bat and was breaking shit and ran me inside. And not 5 seconds later, there's a knock on the door. Opens the door, and there's fucking Sting just wailing on fucking garden gnomes and shit and going after the fucking kid."
uh, good
Oh,
stuff. But yeah, like I grew
so
up
good.
with one of those kids. I mean, everybody either knows or has an urban legend of a kid that is like this. Is like,
Or was that kid?
or was that kid? Yeah, you might be that kid if you.
I'm not that kid.
Yeah, no, fucking hilarious, hilarious. And then the other, not quite as funny, but absolutely just as fascinating story is we took this cruise boat out of Miami, and you know the Cuban women down there are just succulent,
Succulent.
succulent.
Mm-mm.
And apparently, there's a new trend. Okay, especially not. I mean, pretty much any time, but any time of the day except I guess fancy dress time, where it's just a thong and completely sheer see-through pants.
Yes. You have my attention.
This is a trend. I don't know that I can state how wholeheartedly behind this trend I am. It's
Say it with your chest.
it's. Do you remember the trend it reminds me of? Do you remember the trend in the mid 2010s, or even earlier, say mid 20 knots through the mid 2010s?
Yeah.
The trend where the dude would ride a sport bike, and the Asian chick with the thong sticking out would be riding behind.
Literally every Fast and Furious film up until they went to space.
Pretty much, yes. But
Yes.
that was a real
Yes.
life thing. That wasn't just in that movie. That was a real life thing. I saw that
God
shit
bless them for it.
countlessly.
God
And
bless
this is a trend I am similarly just a fan of. Just
them. I'm about to say, get the fuck out.
just good wholesome fun. Just happiness for the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness for the whole family. I dug
God
it.
bless you.
It
God
was
bless you.
it was, and my wife was there too.
Yeah, but as you stated, she's more likely the one to point the shit out to you.
Yeah, yo, I don't know. All right, this is not just about women because the dudes were doing it too.
The dudes were walking around thong and invisible pants.
No, separate
Oh,
thing.
thank God.
We're going away from a trend that I am wholeheartedly in support of, to now a trend I wish would have died before I saw it happen. All right. The amount of fat, blubbery gut exposed, like, and it's one thing, you don't walk around with that shit up like that, though. All right, it's one thing at the pool, because at first I noticed it at the pool where chicks who you would never see wearing a bikini when we were the kids of that age.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you can't really call the guys out for this at the pool because no shirts are normal for dudes, but
The fuck I can't.
the amount of just confidence these women had at the pool is it was. But even beyond that, forget the pool, because that's where it first hit me. I was like, damn, body positivity has really caught on in this motherfucker. and good for it. All right, fine. It's at the pool. If you want everyone to see every stretch mark you have, God bless you. But when it's like at dinner and there's just fat gut slapping over pants with the shirt above the belly button, like fucking, oh, you know what I'm describing. You know exactly what I'm describing. All right, it's
Every wrestling locker room ever.
It was disturbing. All right, it was fucking disturbing. And I don't know if they all go to the same whore uniform store before they come on vacation. But god damn it, I don't need to see any of these bitches naked, because they basically leave the house naked. It was
now
unbelievable.
I gotta ask,
Please,
because you know my taste in women.
Nah, bro.
You know I like them a little.
You like them similar to the way I like them, with the thick
with 2 C's.
But no, sir. This was string bikini on a woman who just lost 100 pounds. Like, this is dudes coming to fucking dinner in boat shoes, khaki shorts, and a shirt that doesn't go anywhere near the bottom of their belly. Like, what the fuck has happened? What the fuck? You know, I'm not skinny by any stretch of the imagination, all right?
No,
but I can guarantee you, if I'm gonna lift my hands over my head or bend over and touch my toes, you ain't seeing shit that ain't meant to be seen. All right.
Oh no, you bending over to touch your toes and shit. You ain't done in years.
Well, fuck you. That's not true. That's not true. But I guarantee you ain't gonna see ass crack when it happens. You ain't gonna see ass crack. You ain't gonna see gut. No, sir.
I can't promise that on my end, because I was born with this very contagious Hawaiian disease called no acetol. So it's back, crack, legs.
Back, crack, legs.
No ass.
Oh my God, help me.
There's no helping you. You're on our show now, bitch.
I just don't know what's happening. I don't get it. They're
Okay.
legit girls with dresses with quotation dresses
He uses that term loosely, unlike the clothing.
that came down. They didn't even have to bend over, and you can see ass cheeks.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is happening?
My chest hurts. That's what's happening.
I don't get it. What the fuck? God damn it. God damn it.
Save this for talking shit.
Oh, it's a different audience, probably. I'll tell it again.
Oh, please do.
Jesus
Still.
fucking Christ! I told it on this. I told it on this show intentionally because this is the WrestleMania preview show. I'm gonna release it Friday instead of a normal talking shit. So this will be good.
How about to say, are you just trying to fucking scare the people away? The people,
like, bro, God damn
it.
And
oh fuck, he's going. You keep going.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
But
you can do it.
Like, and you used to say, like, whose friends let you come out like that? But now her and all them friends is out like that. Her friends, her mom and them, they all dressing like that. So it's like, you can't blame it on someone not having a good friend because they all joining in on the fun.
Me.
God
I'm
damn
dying.
it.
I'm fucking dying.
God damn it.
Well.
And some of these bitches walking around. Some of these bitches walking around with little toddler girls. Like, I can't wait to grow up and dress like my mama with my ass hanging out. Like, come on, bro. Like, look. I am 100% into body positivity. Like you said, we like the thick girls. Yes. And you can flaunt it, you can show it, you can whatever, but I still want, I don't know how to say this without sounding selfish.
Sound selfish, I don't give a fuck.
I still want, if I get you alone in a room, there's something I'm seeing that everybody outside didn't see.
Fair.
Like,
or at least it's behind a paywall.
Right? Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Oh, my head.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. God damn it.
Well, let's wash that down with a little Castel vodka. We'll be right back.
Vodka.